everyone and welcome to this video. My name is Stephen Aitchison and I want to show you exactly how your Facebook page can bring in more money, help you become an authority and dramatically increase your shares, likes and comments by focusing your time and effort on the most important metric on Facebook. So why would you listen to me first of all? Who am I? Well, I've got a Facebook page called Change Your Thoughts Today, which you can see at facebook.com/Change Your Thoughts Today. And I've got 547,000 likes on the page, which is not fantastic in itself, but all of my posts get shared thousands and thousands of times, and they get hundreds of comments and thousands of likes as well. And the other thing is, I probably was totally like you when you first started out on Facebook. You started doing a few things on your Facebook page and it wasn't really working, nothing was really working, so you kind of abandoned it. And I've had my page since 2011 and it's only in 2013 that you can see here, May 2013, I only had 3,000 likes on my page. So in a year and a half or less than a year and a half, I've now grown it up to about 550,000 likes, which you've seen, because I really started focusing on Facebook and really started focusing on the content and readers. That's when I really started focusing. And it was April, May time you see here, it really took a jump. And that's when the learning curve really started to come into play. And that's when I started to learn this strategy and it's been growing ever since. So I understand totally if you're in the same position, you've maybe only got 1,000 likes or 2,000 likes and you think Facebook is a waste of time for your business. Here to tell you it's totally not a waste of time. You can really grow your page. And although it took me 18 months to get from 3,000 likes to half a million likes, it's not going to take you 18 months to do that. If you stick to this strategy, it's going to take you a fraction of the time. This is because I was experimenting, I was doing lots of different things, trying things out. Nothing was really working, and then I hit upon this strategy that I'm going to show you in this course and partly in this video as well. It can so work for anybody, and I'm so confident that it can work for anybody if you stick with it. But you've got to implement the strategies and you've got to really carry on with the strategies that I'm going to teach you as well. So what are you going to learn in this video? Well, you're going to learn the most important metric on Facebook. Number 2, why it's so important. Number 3, how I make over $4,000 every month with just posting 2 posts per day. Number 4, how I increase my income using my Facebook page. Number 5, why one of my posts has been shared over 1 million times. Number 6, how one of my posts has had over 34,000 comments. And number 7, more importantly to you, how you can copy my strategy to make money from your Facebook page. So, what is the one Facebook metric that you should be paying attention to when trying to grow your reach and make more money? Do you think it's the number of likes? Do you think it's how many shares your post get? Or how many comments your post get? Well, these are all important metrics you should definitely pay attention to, but the number 1 metric you should pay attention to if you want to grow your page, become an authority, and make more money from your Facebook page is your engagement rate. Now, your engagement rate is all about how you interact with your readers on your page. So it's not about push marketing. Push marketing is where you're pushing all your products all the time. You're pushing about yourself. You're pushing about your books, your artwork, or whatever it is you're trying to sell to your readers. It's not about that. That's called push marketing. And this is definitely not the way to go on Facebook. So it's not all about you. It's about what your readers want on your page. If you can give your readers what they want, you will grow your engagement rate sky high and you'll make a lot more money from your Facebook page. And this is the secret to making money, is increasing your engagement rate. This is called engagement marketing. So what to do is engage with your readers, reply to the comments, respond to them when they send you a message, and just like the comments and just engage in a conversation with every single post that you make on Facebook. Now, you might think that might take a lot of time. It doesn't really. If you schedule maybe 1 hour per day out of your day just to reply to comments, reply to messages, and just engage with people in conversation on your Facebook page as well. So as an example, here's a message I got the other week from somebody saying they were feeling suicidal, and when they came to my page, they felt a lot better. So obviously I'm not a counsellor, I can't advise people on that, but I wrote to them, thanked them, said I've gone through a similar situation, and hopefully made them feel better. And I've had further conversations with this person as well, and hopefully she's actually feeling better. Other comments, just somebody's written to say the quotes are very inspiring. I've written back just to say thanks for taking the time to write, appreciate it. And she's actually written back saying she didn't think she was going to get a response, and it was so nice to get a response as well, because most people are running behind the money, she says it. Other posts, thanks for the inspirational quotes. Again, a message from me, very quick one. Another one, just saying thanks. And somebody saying that they don't know how they've seen my post, but they got it, and they actually sent me the wrong message, or they sent it to the wrong person, but they're saying my posts were kick-ass as well. And another one, thanks for the inspiration. So respond to all your comments like this. If you get comment or you get messages from people on your Facebook page that are just saying hi, and they're obviously trying to sell something or trying to do other things, I don't know. I've had a lot of people trying to engage with me for other reasons, which I'm not going to go into in this video, but you're going to get a lot of weird messages. But these types of messages, always respond to them. And you can have a text file open just to have the same message sent to everybody and just change the name in the message when you're sending it to them. So that's quite good as well. So what I'd like you to do just now is pause this video, go over to the website www.yourfbchallenge.com/1. In there, you will see a Facebook page calculator, and this will calculate your engagement rate on your page as it is just now. So if you pause the video just now and then go over to that website, yourfbchallenge.com/1, find out what your engagement rate is, and then come back to the video. It's going to be very, very useful for you. So how did you get on? Is your engagement rate better than you thought it was, or not as good as you thought it might be? Hopefully your engagement rate is actually quite high just now, but a lot of people are not going to have a high engagement rate. So most pages are below 5% engagement rate. So if you've got anything over 5%, that's actually quite good. So don't feel downhearted if you think your engagement rate is really low. And obviously I've got some tips on there on that page as well that tells you what you should be doing to monetize your page if it's between a certain amount of engagement rate. So we have to understand what your engagement rate consists of before we can actually look at increasing it. So for the purposes of this video, I'm going to be looking at your overall engagement rate of your page, because you can get engagement rate of your posts. So we're not looking at that. We're just looking at your overall engagement rate of the posts, of your page. And the formula for that is the number of people talking about your page divided by the total page likes you've got, times it by 100, and you'll get your overall engagement rate. And you can find that if you go into the likes button on your page. It might be a drop down, or it might be on one of your tabs that you've got. So if you click on likes, you'll find out the number of people talking about your page and the total page likes. What you won't see is the actual engagement rate, and that's what the calculator's for. So let's take an example. My page has got 1,781,000 people talking about it just now, 547,000 total likes. So that would be 1,781,000 divided by 547,000 times 100 is an engagement rate of 325.59%. Now you might be thinking that is extremely high, and it is really high, and that's what I'm teaching. That's what I'm teaching in this video, how to get your engagement rate extremely high. And it's not uncommon for the people I've been shared some of the information with to maybe increase their engagement rate by as much as 500, 1,000%. So if their engagement rate was 2% or something, I've helped them increase that to 20%, 30%, 40%. It really, really works if you follow this video. So you might be thinking, so what? Why should you care what your engagement rate is? Well, here is why. This is the traffic to my blog for 1 year before using this Facebook strategy. So from the 22nd of July 2013 to the 21st of July 2014, I was getting 1.1 million visitors to the site organically. That is, Google was finding it, Bing, Yahoo, people were sharing my posts and finding it that way as well. So 1.1 million in a year. That's okay, it's not brilliant. After I started sending traffic to my blog from Facebook, in 3.5 months since I started using the Facebook strategy, this is what happened. So from the July the 22nd, 2014 to November the 12th, 2014, I've received 1.7 million visitors to the site. And that's all because of Facebook. So I'm on target to receive 6 million visitors from July 2014 to July 2015, which is an increase in traffic of 527%, which is really phenomenal. So this is an example. This is a post I put up, and it's a link to my blog post, and I put that up on Facebook, and I've used it about 4 or 5 times now, and I've managed to receive over 45,000 clicks to my blog from that one post. So that's another tip you can use as well. If you've got a post that's done really, really well on Facebook, post it again after 3 or 4 weeks, and then post it again, and then post it again. Now you can see here, this has had 454 comments, 3,500 shares, and 23,000 link clicks. So 23,000 people have clicked from Facebook onto my blog, which is amazing. Again, you might be thinking, so what? You can drive traffic to your blog. Whap-to-doos. Who cares? Well, here's why I really drive traffic to my blog. I've got Google AdSense, and the AdSense earnings before using the Facebook strategy for the full year, 22nd of July to 21st of July, was $4,594.80. That was for 1 year, and that was just organic traffic. That's how much I earned from Google AdSense. But after implementing the Facebook strategy that I'm going to show you, the earnings for 3.5 months after using it and driving traffic to the blog with only 2 posts per day is $10,614.32. That's in 3.5 months. That's $127 per day I'm earning, on target for $46,676 this year, which is an increase of 1,016% in earnings just from Google AdSense. That's only one income stream that I'm using from Facebook. So as I said, it doesn't stop there. Now, if you look at how many shares this post has received, it's received over 1 million shares. And a lot of people don't know what you can do. If you see a post of yours going viral, then you can actually edit that post and edit the description field and put a link in there going to your website, going to a blog post, or going to your product. Anything you want, you can put in there. And I've changed this link about maybe 5 times now. So I've been getting affiliate commissions. I've been getting sign-ups or subscribers to one of my products, which I'm going to show you in a second. So you can really drive traffic anywhere, and this is totally free. You don't have to pay for it. I've never actually boosted this post or advertised to it. This is all organic. So from 10 viral posts like that and some advertising, I've been able to, well, on this, I've not been advertising to get subscribers, but this is just all the free traffic. But I've managed to get 5,634 subscribers in 3.5 months, and that figure will probably be higher. That's outdated now. Now, I've also been using this to advertise too, so I've advertised some of the posts, and so in the last 3.5 months, I've also made $1,476 to a new product I created, $4,200 in affiliate commissions. I've made $7,500 selling solo ads, and I've also earned over $800 in affiliate prize money. Now, I'm not going to tell you what these are, like the solo ads and affiliate prize money, how I make that. Suffice it to say, I'm making the money. But the best way to make money from Facebook is to build up your email list. Right now, Facebook has control over every single thing you do on their site because it's free. It's their site. And that's why they make so many changes, and that's why their advertising revenue is up to 3.5 billion. They are making the money and they are in control. What you want to do is take the control away from Facebook and put it back in your hands. And you do this by building up your email list. So you've got the control over how many emails you send, when you send them. You could send them every day if you want. So you're taking back control from Facebook. So you're using Facebook as well as them using you. So it's a two-way street. It's a win-win situation for Facebook and it's a win-win for you as well, obviously. So just now what I'm going to do is give you 5 great tips that will help you drive your engagement rate sky high. So tip number 1 is the best type of post to put on Facebook is by far an image quote. Now I've tested lots of different posts and lots of different types, status updates, etc. And by far the best is an image quote. Now the beauty of image quotes is that they span across every single niche. It doesn't matter what you're doing, what you're selling, what your product is, it spans across every single niche. And the reason they do so well is all down to psychology. So if you think the image grabs the reader's attention. So if you've got a great image, it grabs the reader's attention. It's almost like having a great headline on a newspaper. So imagine you're walking down the street and you see a great headline, or you see a headline that really catches your eye on a newspaper stand. What's it want to make you do? It wants to make you stop and find out what the story is. And that's what your image does on Facebook. Now, the quote itself that you've got on the image, that is what engages the reader's mind. So it could be funny, it could be inspirational, or it could be educational. But it's got to engage the mind in some way. And also, the beauty of image quotes is that they're very quick and easy to digest. If you see this one here, you can digest that in about 10-15 seconds. So that's what people want nowadays. That's what readers want. They don't want to spend 10-15 minutes watching a video, just like the video you're watching just now, but they don't want to spend all that time watching a video that might not be useful for them. Hopefully this video is useful for you. They want something quick and easy to digest and something that either educates them, entertains them, or empowers them in some way. Now I got that from Amy Porterfield, who I think got it from Anthony Robbins. But always make sure your posts educate, entertain, or empower in some way. So think about that next time you're posting something on Facebook. Does it educate? Does it entertain? Or does it empower somebody? So tip number 2 is find out who your audience is. This is extremely important. You have to know who your audience is. If you're going to be writing to your Facebook page, then you have to know who you're writing to. So this is my Facebook page, and you can get to this by clicking on Insights and then clicking on People in your Facebook page. And you can see here that most of my fans are women. 79% are women, aged between 25 and 54. That's where most of my fans are. On average, it's women that are coming to see my page, so I'm actually writing for women. And that's the next tip that I want to share with you, is have a Facebook avatar. Now, the avatar that I've got is these two people. So these two people is Tracy and Sherelle. I know this is going to sound crazy, but I've been doing this. I'd done a Facebook avatar about 10 months ago when I really got into Facebook, and these are the two people I write for, Tracy and Sherelle. And their avatar gender is obviously female. They're aged around 30 years old. Ethnicity is black and white. Don't really care what their ethnicity is. Marital status is married. Children, they've got 2 children. Their income is $50,000 to $100,000. And the personality type is independent, confident, honest, intelligent, and open-minded. So whenever I'm writing an image quote or I'm posting something up on Facebook, I've got Tracy and Sherelle in mind when I'm doing that. And now I know it really does sound crazy, but it's a great idea to have a Facebook avatar when you've got a Facebook page. And you might have more than one Facebook page, so you have different avatars for each different page. Okay, so tip number 3 is have a schedule for your posts and make it a regular schedule as well. So if you're posting 10 times a day, make it a regular schedule and find out what your optimal times are. So you can see here, I used to post 4 times a day. I'm now doing it 6 times a day, but when I was doing it 4 times a day, this is the times I was doing it. 2 a.m. and 2 p.m. were the peak times for me posting. I've got a lot of people in America that like the page, and I've got a lot of people in Europe that like the page. So 2 p.m. and 2 a.m. caters to those Facebook users. Now I've got 2 a.m. there, I've got 8 a.m. as well, because that catches the European market and the Australasian market. And 2 p.m. is the optimal time for Europe as well, and it also catches the American market, just getting up for the breakfast and checking their iPhones or whenever they're checking. 8 p.m. is a great time as well for the European market, and also catches people at work in the American market. So just think about when you're going to schedule. And also another tip here, if you've got a peak time on your insights, like you can see on here, you'll find the peak times. If you've got one, say at 2 p.m, post at 10 minutes before the peak time, because a lot of people in your situation will be checking the times as well, and they'll check, and their peak times will be 2 p.m. as well. So they'll post at 2 p.m. But if you're a little smarter, which you are, you're going to post at 10 to 2. And then you're going to post at 10 to 8, then 10 to 8 in the morning, and then 10 to 2 in the morning as well. So I've got an image quote goes out at 2 a.m. or 10 to 2. An image quote goes out to 8 a.m. Blog post goes out 2 p.m. and an image quote goes out at 8 p.m. And I've got another 2, so I've got a blog post that goes out as well and another image quote. So I'm experimenting with 6 just now, and that seems to be working. Now I've also tried experimenting with 10 posts per day. Does not work at all. I've also tried experimenting with 8 posts per day. It doesn't really work for my audience either. I still get a lot of shares, a lot of comments and likes, but it really doesn't get time to go higher up in the newsfeed of the readers. And I think readers are going to get a little peed off if they see a post from you every single hour or every 2 hours. But I know a lot of pages that do post every single hour, and they've got a high engagement rate, and they get a lot of shares, comments and likes. So you need to find your kind of way of doing it. I find the best way just now is 6 posts per day, spaced out every 4 hours. So tip number 4 is know why you're posting. Every time you're going to post on Facebook, know why you're going to post. So you're either going to post for likes, and to get more likes on a post, simply create a compelling image with a great quote. So also what to remember is Facebook have recently advised that baiting readers to like a post will not be shown as much in your readers' news feeds. So don't do that. And the way that people do this, or they used to do in the past, is in the description field, they would put like this post if you agree, or like this post if you like this image, or something like that. That's called baiting, like baiting. So do not do that, because your post will not be shown in your readers' news feeds. Also, what you want to do if you're posting is you want to get more comments. So you might be posting specifically for comments, and here's one I've done just for comments, but actually got a lot of likes and a lot of shares as well. So 34,000 comments, 9,000 likes, 49,000 likes and 9,000 shares. So a great way to get lots of comments is to ask a question or ask your readers to type something which is embedded into the image itself. So you can see here I've just typed ready. If you're ready to accept the flow of abundance, all that is good and positive will begin to enter your life right now. So that's like a law of attraction kind of post I've done. And I've also put in the description field a question that's actually pertaining to the image itself. So that's another good tip as well. Just ask a question so your readers know that you're looking for a reply from them. So that's a great way. And also ask lots of different types of questions. The other one is if you're posting for shares. This is very similar to getting likes to your post. A great image with a great quote. And obviously something that touches the heart is going to get shared a lot more times as well. Particularly if you've got a page that's mainly women that like it. So as I said, I've got 79% women, and quotes that touches the heart tend to get shared a lot more than quotes that are really kind of inspirational. If they touch the heart, so much the better. Website clicks. This is really important because a lot of people don't get a lot of website clicks from the Facebook page. Now you can see here on this one and the previous one that I showed you, a previous slide, I've managed to get 15,000 clicks to this, and this is a post that's going over to my blog. So all you're doing here is putting a link in your status update and then putting like a comment asking a question again if you're going to send to a blog post. And then once Facebook has pulled the image from your website or blog, then delete the link above it. Now sometimes Facebook might not be able to pull an image, so what you can do is upload an image which is 600 by 315 pixels. So upload the image and have it ready for uploading it to Facebook. One thing you've got to remember here as well, if Facebook pull an image and it's not the correct size, and then you upload an image which is the correct size, if somebody then shares that post, it may be that Facebook pulls the original post from the website which is not the correct size. So what I would do in that situation is, if you're going to post something that's really good on your website, put the image in the website itself. It's a blog post, change the blog post image to 600 by 315, and that way you know Facebook is going to pull it, and if anybody shares that post, it's going to be the correct image size. So you're going to get a size like this one on this post as well. So, is to research other Facebook pages in your niche. So for example, just now I'm currently researching other marketers on Facebook, people who are really big in the field, doing what I'm doing and teaching how to increase your engagement rate, how to advertise on Facebook, and really how to really drive up your Facebook likes as well. So for example, Brendan Bouchard, he's got a page just now, and he's currently got a course out called the 10X Method, and that's actually happening live next week, which is $10,000, and I really wished I could have gone to that, but it's just bad timing for me just now. So he's got a page similar to mine, 2.1 million likes, an engagement rate of 337,000. You can see my page here, get 10,000 fans, which was big in its time. That looks to have gone down to 0 just now. Amy Porterfield, she's really big and doing what I'm teaching just now as well, getting your engagement rate up and advertising on Facebook as well. She's got 115,000 likes, and well, you can see her engagement rate there. And Kim Garst from Boom Social, she's got a course out just now which is quite good, which 107,000 likes and 48,000 of an engagement rate. John Loomer, he's got courses out on Facebook marketing and how to get your engagement rate up and really drive your Facebook page likes up as well. And you can also see his engagement rate there. So for example, if I was to click on Kim Garst down here, and by the way, what you can do to get into this, the pages to watch, is just go into your insights on your page, and at the very bottom you'll see pages to watch. And when you click on this, for example, Kim Garst's timeline will come up with some of the top posts from her page for that week. So this one here, November the 11th, 4,383 shares and 1,454 likes. And if you were to click on mine, you would see November the 10th, a top one, 19,000 likes and 41,000 shares. So really research other Facebook pages to see what other people are doing in your niche. It'll give you so much insight, and you can experiment, see what they're doing, how many posts a week they're doing, etc. And it's just a really good tool from Facebook to use. You'll also notice as well that the engagement rate here is going to be different from what you see in the engagement rate calculator that I've seen. And this is because this just goes on likes, comments and shares just on your page alone. So it doesn't take into account the number of shares and likes and comments from the posts that have been shared from your page. So currently I've got an engagement rate or people talking about this of 1.8 million or something. And that doesn't correspond with this figure, purely because it doesn't take into account all the shares and the shares on the shares, etc. So that's why that figure might be different, just in case you're wondering. Okay, definitely worth doing though. Hopefully you enjoyed the tips I've given you here, and this will really get you thinking about your Facebook page. Now obviously I'm trying to sell a course here, but I don't want to push it. I'm not a pushy salesperson, but I think in this ebook and the course and the videos, you're going to get so much more than you've learned today. This is only a taster of what you can achieve. So I'm really confident that everything you can learn in this course, you're going to bring so much more to your Facebook page. So much so that I'm going to give a 6-month guarantee. If your engagement rate hasn't increased by 500%, and if you're trying to earn money as well, and you haven't made 5 times the amount you paid for this course, I'm going to refund your money, no questions asked. That's guaranteed. That's how confident I am. So what are you going to get in this course? Well, you're going to get a comprehensive ebook showing you exactly how to increase your engagement rate. You're going to get videos showing you how to advertise for more likes to your page and how to advertise to your products the correct way. You're also going to get access to a secret Facebook group for members only, and also access to blog posts 2 weeks before they go live to the public, and video tips and tricks as and when I make them. So I really do hope you've enjoyed this video and hope to see you on the inside. Take care.